Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about a very powerful technical indicator that many of you guys have been asking me to cover lately. That would be none other than the infamous TD sequential. The good old practice of counting candlesticks. Guys, we are going to be talking about the TD sequential in today's video because we've just got a 9 flash on our chart, and a lot of you guys have been asking me to talk about it, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to please the masses. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one. This is one thing I want to start doing on the channel, is broadening our horizons and talking about more technical indicators that I don't normally cover here on the actual channel itself, the TD sequential being one of them. I may even make a CT2A video on this indicator because I do actually quite like it. I just haven't talked about it very much. I think you guys are going to be very interested in the signal that this deadly accurate indicator is giving, so if you guys do enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. And before we get started, I do want to say one more thing, and that is for you guys to go ahead and follow me over on Twitter at CryptoJeb. That'll be flashing up right down here. I recommend you guys follow me over there because there have unfortunately been some people banned from crypto YouTube lately, and if that happens to me, I would like to still be able to get in contact with all of your lovely faces so that we can continue doing technical analysis. But anyway, guys, without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Guys, the beard's getting out there, and I'm starting to feel like a caveman again. I'm not sure if I like it, but we're going to see how it goes. Make sure you got your favorite cup of coffee. I got all kinds of energy this morning. I'm only on my first one. Cheers. I spilled coffee all over my mouse. Oh, no. And let's go ahead and get on with the show. Many of you guys may have heard of the TD sequential, but many of you guys probably also don't have any idea how it works. And I'm not going to get into exactly how the TD sequential is set up and calculated and everything. Essentially, it has to do with counting candlesticks, and the idea behind the TD sequential is that the longer a trend has been going, the more likely it is that that trend is going to come to its ultimate conclusion. A concept that we talked about many times here on the channel is built into that indicator, the TD sequential, which is now up on screen. The reason the TD sequential piques my interest today is because one of the most important numbers on the TD sequential would be the number 9. Typically, when a market reads 9 on the TD sequential, it is in for some kind of correction. In fact, all of these horizontal dash/dotted lines right here, those all represent the last place that a 9 came into play. The most recent time we saw a 9 was on the 26th of March 2020, and that did result in about a 3-day correction. Before that, the last time we saw a 9 was on the 13th of February 2020, and we did see a correction. It was the top of that rally. Before that, the last time we had seen a 9 was right here at the bottom on December 17th, 2019. That was the bottom. A 9 can represent the end of a downtrend or an uptrend. This is a mirrored technical indicator. It does work in both directions. And then we have to go all the way back to November of 2019 when the news actually started. Thank you, China, for that little New Year's gift. We saw a 9 on the TD sequential, and that wasn't the exact bottom. You can see it color changed, the candlestick right here, and the actual bottom was a few days later. So the last time we had anything close to a false signal on the TD sequential was nearly 6 months ago. Yesterday, we did see a 9 reading, which actually makes quite a lot of sense because as we were talking about in that video, I had a feeling that Bitcoin was going to rally to $7,400. It was going to reject off of this very interesting 1,000 daily simple moving average that we looked at. Go check out yesterday's video for more information on that. Very interesting indicator. And Bitcoin was also right beneath a very major VPVR zone of resistance. As you can see right here, it starts around $7,200 and rallies all the way up to $7,400. It's a pretty big zone that was built by all of these support levels back here. And also, you guys have to realize that pretty much every single market on planet Earth is down right now, with the one notable exception of real gold. As you can see, it's already rallying back to where all of this started. But stock markets and commodity markets around the world are still far below where this correction started. Bitcoin is probably going to see a little bit more downtrend and a little bit more bearishness coming over the next few months as a result of those markets being down, as a result of economic pullback, as a result of the average Joe who would be investing in Bitcoin now needing to invest in, milk and bread. That is going to have an adverse side effect on our economy here in the cryptocurrency space. So it kind of makes sense that we're reading a 9 on the TD sequential right now. Bitcoin has been in a very pronounced uptrend here for the last month, ever since we fell off the cliff on Black Thursday. Bitcoin was trading around $8,000, and now we're all the way back up to $7,400. I have personally regained most of my investment losses, at least the paper losses that we had on Bitcoin. I didn't sell down here, guys. The only thing I did down here was buy more, specifically altcoins. I already like how much Bitcoin I have. I bought a lot of altcoins down there, though, guys, and I'm quite happy with it. The point I'm trying to make here is that it makes sense that there's a 9 on the TD sequential right now. We have been trending to the upside for nearly a month. The last time we saw a 9, it did result in a 3-day downtrend. I think it would make sense if Bitcoin did temporarily reject here around $7,400, as there is quite a bit of resistance sitting right there. Feel free to disagree with me on that in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your take on that. Do you guys use the TD sequential? Would you like me to use it more? I will most certainly be giving you guys updates whenever I see a 9 flash on it or whenever I see something else, because there are other major signals that you can read from the TD sequential. And I'm considering making a CT2A video on this technical indicator, actually. By the way, this April 2020 sale has just ended. There will be one more sale this month. And by the way, that coupon code might still work. I don't know. I haven't checked. Either way, it's going to be a great month for learning technical analysis, as we're all cooped up here with the only reconciliation and the only company we have being coffee. For those of you over 21, probably some booze and technical analysis. Cheers. Guys, that is pretty much going to wrap it out for today's video, but I am not done working just yet, because I am about to go over and do the first cohort coffee and crypto live stream, which means I have to go fill up my coffee mug because I am almost completely out, and that is just simply not allowed in the Jeb McAfee household. That's like breaking a cardinal rule right there. So I'm going to go fill up my coffee and go do the first cohort coffee and crypto live stream. If you would like to get access to our private live streams, you may not have even known about those, you can check the link in the description down below for the first cohort landing page, and you can feel free to join us. Your first month is free if you're in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy. Feel free to email me for more details on the first cohort. I would love to answer any of your questions, and I would love for you to join our awesome community over there. We're having a lot of fun over there lately, and I might actually play some games with you guys later on if any of y'all in the first cohort are interested. Heck yeah. Anyway, guys, I thought my microphone was muted for the entirety of this recording. I'm very, very glad that it's not. I've done that before, and it sucks. I'm glad it didn't happen this time. Thanks for that. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy today's video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It really helps out the channel when you do that. And also, make sure to leave your comments down below. I want to hear your take on a couple of different things. I want to hear your take on the TD sequential. I want to hear your take on my hair that keeps falling down because I just got out of the shower. My hair is wet, so it's like all up. And I also want to hear your take on world events right now. Where do you think we're heading in the next couple of months? What do you think the world's going to look like 6 months, a year from now after all of this is over? How big of a recession do you think we're in for? I want to hear your take on that in the comments section down below. But anyway, guys, that is going to have to wrap it out for today's video. Before I go, though, I do first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.